ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 24, Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Darnold from the gun. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
What?
2nd and 8.
What?
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He finds his man complete.
It's going to get out of bounds.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now it's Darnold.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. There we go. Drop it. Do something.
With a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the 2nd half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 2nd half will start with a run by Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. And connecting quickly with Goddard.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. The quick slant caught. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Come on, man. All y'all got pushed to the edge. Oh,
Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Abdullah, the return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
I'm ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Newton. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
Good the dog.
Play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Move, move. God damn it.
2nd and 11.
Lay down, damn it.
Throwing is Newton.
Lay down.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
50 yards rushing for him now to this point. Working with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down and 4. They'll try the air now with Newton. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown. Ian Thomas, 26 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Hurts on the move to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. $49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Yes, that's right. I caught you red-handed.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And he's got this down to the 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Evades him at the 20. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. From the red zone now, Newton. And he's going to go down. The 17. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Newton to throw. And Thomas has it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. McCaffrey will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey.
Come on, bro. Oh, shit.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short on the line to gain. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Ah, motherfucker.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll bring it all the way back.
God damn it.
Too shy of midfield. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 2. On the draw, here's Sanders.
Come on, how the fuck?
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left.
Bro.
The 1st down inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious.
And he's going to go
Come on, bro.
Gigantic loss.
It's funny how
steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. Newton steps away to his left. That's into the hands of Marshall. Finding room inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here, because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves,
that's caught inside the 20.
Oh my fucking God. Switch to the wrong fucking guy.
Timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. To try again after the sack. Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turn.
I tried to stay in the fucking thing one.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
No. Send it right.
So fly, Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, That tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
I'm gonna cover that, man. Yeah. You see that thing? Did you see it? The liquor thing. What you think? I'm thinking about switching positions. So I can go trying to get weekends off. Yeah.
Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse. Disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest could vouch. They thought I was done, but all that doubt. You gotta pay my insurance. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy.
Cashmere and Field Center.
The home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene
ain't no further than what I was driving already.
Moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Now Abdullah, the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
If I get weekends off on him, too. It'll be...
He's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
How y'all got Rice on the floor?
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Darnold. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This will be fielded at the 17. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 1 yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line. 2nd down, back to Sanders. Fighting.
Ah, you fucking bullshitting. I grabbed that nigga leg. This nigga.
situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And the thing that stood out to me was his ability to continue through the initial contact. How many times do we see runners get slowed up and not get what they can on a run because of that first contact? But he kept the compass pointing in the right direction, kept the legs churning, and turned this into a huge play.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Come on now, let's go.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold, eluding the pressure right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking.
I'm ready.
Up 8. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Newton. Oh,
What the fuck?
Throw there. It's intercepted.
Bruh!
Picked off near the 44. So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
On 1st down, Hurts dancing to his left. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th.
Oh, you going for 1? Really? It's 4th down.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Yeah.
Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott from the left hash. This from 53 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10. That a 50-plus yarder was caught.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs. all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
I mean,
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll buy some time right. This completes to Jalen Reagor. And down to the 11. A big play there for Philly.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned in.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw.
I will not let me fucking interception. I'm pushing it.
Nice pick up there, 19 yards.
Wow, lead, bro.
Better for 3rd.
Right there. No, what the hell are you doing?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line, really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too should. But you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. McCaffrey. No dice this
Come on, nigga. Bailey. Hey, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
2 yards the loss.
Who's over there blocking, bro?
Now it's Newton. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He's going to air one out for Anderson. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. This will be a foul. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Second and 5 now. Newton, quick slant, caught by Moore. And the Panthers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. from the 2 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. A little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going.
Newton's throw complete there to Moore. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now Newton on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Newton flush to his right. And look at this. Intercepted a third time.
Still pushing.
Picked off around the 41.
Hey, what's going on with the internet?
On the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights.
What's going on with the internet?
Reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.